Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. We're back with another video, and for today I got my 3 best MLB picks for the games on Wednesday for you all. Yesterday's video went 1-1 with a DNP. Unfortunately, Arenado was able to get that RBI, which is the killer, really. It should have been a 2-0 sweep, but unfortunately he had to get that hit. But either way, let's get into my favorite picks of the day. Before we do that, I have one thing to request of all of you. If you have not yet, I've been telling you every single video, you only have a week left. This app called Betr, they're doing a promotion for all of my viewers. If you guys download the app Betr and use the promo code PISTONS, you are going to be getting $30 completely free when you deposit 10. So if you go download Betr right now, use code PISTONS, and deposit 10 bucks, they're going to hand you 30 for free. There is no catch. Send it to your friends. Tell whoever you want. It expires at the end of the month. So please, please, please make sure you are taking advantage of that. Otherwise, our VIP Discord is doing well as usual. There are ups, there are downs. But if you guys are not inside yet, we have 21,000 people inside the group, and we give you our best picks for PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, Better Dabble, etc. every single day. Here are our results, as you can see on screen here. 143 units in the green on PrizePicks, 153 on Underdog, 185 on Sleeper, 28 on Betr, 40 on Chalkboard. You get the point. If you're interested in joining, we do have options to join down below. Or, as another bonus, if you download Betr and use our code PISTONS, not only do you get this 30 bucks, but we're also going to hook you guys up with 30 days in the VIP group for free. So if you end up downloading Betr, using our code PISTONS, drop a comment down below. We'll get you in this group completely free for 30 days. It normally costs $100 per month to be inside this group. And by the way, we do full refunds if you are not happy, and we have the best results in the market. So, sorry for the long intro. We're going to get right into it now. I have my best 3 picks plus 1 bonus pick for you guys. And starting us off is going to be Sandy Alcantara for more than 3.5 strikeouts. And as you guys can see on screen here, he has hit this in 8 of his last 10, including 7 of his last 8. Head-to-head, it is not as pretty. The last time he did play against the Padres, he got absolutely rocked. That being said, though, he's played in 19 games this season. He's hit it in 13 of 19, averaging about 5 innings pitched per game. Every app in the market is essentially in agreement on this number. And if we scroll down here, he's gone above 3.5 in 7 of his last 8, averaging 4.1 strikeouts per game over this span. And of course, the Padres are one of the better hitting teams in the MLB, but Alcantara is playing really solid baseball as of recently compared to how he was before. Of course, he's not the best pitcher in the world anymore, but he's been getting the strikeouts, and I do believe he'll be able to get 4. So, for the second pick of the day, we're going to head over to the Giants versus Braves game, and we're going to take Jung Hoo Lee for less than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And as you guys can see on screen here, Jung Hoo Lee has been able to hit this in 7 of his last 10, 12 of his last 20, and head-to-head in 3 straight games against the Atlanta Braves, including Games 1 and Game 2 of this series. You can also see on the 2025 season so far, he's played in 96 total games, hitting this in 49 of them for a 51% clip. Going back to last season, he only hit it a 50% clip. But, as I told you, he is ice cold right now. 7 of his last 10, 12 of his last 20 for a 60% clip. And you can also see, as I said, 75% clip against the Braves over head-to-head. If we scroll down here, it gets even better because Jung Hoo Lee is batting worse against right-handed pitchers. You can see 249 on the year, 242 against righties. And if we scroll down, Spencer Strider is actually pitching better against lefties. 211 batting average on the year for all opposing batters. And then specifically against left-handed batters, he's giving up 202. So the pitcher pitches better against lefties, and the batter bats worse against righties. And he's hit this 3 straight times against the Braves, and as I mentioned, 7 of his last 10. But really, he's hit it in 6 of his last 7, only having, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in his last 7 games. So I do really like him to stay below this number. You can see other apps are essentially in agreement up here as well. That will be our second pick of the day. For the third and final pick that I have for you guys, we're going to stay in the MLB, as I mentioned, and we're going to head over to the Cardinals versus Rockies game. And I know this might be a tough one, but Iván Herrera for less than 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. It's very rare to see a number this high. 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and get a pick'em price. It's almost borderline insane. And I know he's been absolutely amazing as a player this season, but getting 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, meaning he has to get 3. He has to get 3 hits or 2 hits and an RBI. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 RBI. That's a big, big task. You can even see some of the best players in the league. Most of their lines are set at 1.5. You rarely see 2.5. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10, 14 of his last 20, 4 of his last 7 for a 57% clip. On the 2025 season so far, he's played in 47 total games, and he's hit this in 29 of them for a 62% rate. Even heading back to last season, you can see here, and of course, he is a better player this year than he was last year, but last season, he played in 71 total games, and he hit this in 48 of them for a 68% clip. So, yes, he'll get to the plate 4, maybe 5 times. Yes, he might be hitting 333 against this pitcher 1 out of 3 times, essentially. But, like, at the end of the day, 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs is a tall task for a guy that's hit this at a 70% clip over his last 10, over his last 20, and then also a 62% clip over his last 47 games. So, I like Herrera to stay below 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So, I take these picks every single day on Underdog Fantasy, guys, if you're curious. So if you download Underdog Fantasy, make sure to use our promo code PISTONS. When you guys do that, they're going to hook you up with up to $1,000 in deposit bonus, and they're going to hook you up with a free square on just some random player to show up to the plate, and that'll boost your payout essentially for free. So please, please, please take advantage of that. And yeah, I'm going to give you a bonus pick in a second, but the official 3-man is Sandy Alcantara, more than 3.5 strikeouts. Jung Hoo Lee, less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Iván Herrera, less than 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. For our bonus pick of the day, sorry if I sound like I'm talking a little bit too fast. I can slow it down a little. But Steven Kwan, less than 1.5 total bases. He has hit this in 8 of his last 10, really 8 of his last 9, including in the second game against the Baltimore Orioles in the most recent series, obviously. You can see he's hit this in 14 of his last 20, 70% clip. Head-to-head, 8 of the last 12 times he's played the Orioles for a 67% clip. And then on the 2025 season so far, he's played in 94 total games, hitting this at a 61% rate, 57 of 94 total games, as you can see on the screen here. Even if we go back to last year's sample size, 59% clip, 78 of his last 132. So, yeah, that is an awesome pick based off of the stats. If we scroll down here, the pitching matchup isn't like the most ideal thing in the world, but Steven Kwan has failed to go above 1.5 bases in 8 of his last 9 games, as you can see, averaging just 0.7 bases per game in that stretch. So that is all I got for you. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe if you guys have not yet, and most importantly, make sure you're tracking all of your picks on Pikkit. It's completely free to do if you download Pikkit and use our promo code PISTONS. They're also going to pay you $3 or $100, but really what I recommend you guys all do first and foremost is just take the $30 on Betr. Links are down below. So yeah, have a good one, yeah, bye. Sorry.